As you all know, quarantine and chill has become the new phrase during this crazy time in our life, which is why we here at Hollyscoop thought it would be a good time to suggest the top 5 shows you should binge watch while staying in. So get your pen and paper or pull up that notes section of your phone, sit back, relax, and stay right here. How's it going, guys? I'm Madison Hill. I know you're here to find out the top 5 shows you should binge right now, but first, please share this video with someone who needs some recs, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget that notification bell. The first show on our must-binge list is something new, Little Fires Everywhere, starring Reese, Witherspoon, and Kerry Washington. You can find this one on Hulu, and it's based off of a book with the same title. Essentially, it's a story of a single mother, Mia Warren, aka Kerry Washington, who moves to the suburbs of Ohio with her daughter and becomes involved with Elena Richardson, aka Reese Witherspoon, and her picture-perfect family. There is tons of drama and tea brewing in this series that you all will love, so highly recommend you start watching now so you can catch the new episodes Hulu releases on Wednesdays. Next up on our list of shows to binge is none other than the current social media sensation, Tiger King. You can find Tiger King on Netflix, and it's a docu-series that follows the wildcat community, specifically a man named Joe Exotic who is behind bars for allegedly hiring a hitman to kill a woman named Carol Baskin, who runs what she calls a wildcat rescue. However, if you've watched the show, you know Carol isn't entirely innocent herself, which is why tons of people and celebs have taken a liking to the show. Most notably Cardi B, who after watching the show posted about it first on her Instagram. She then later tweeted that she wanted to start a GoFundMe for Joe Exotic on Twitter to help with his defense. This was shot down when the founder of GoFundMe spoke to TMZ and said fundraisers can't be created to raise money for the defense of those accused of violent crimes. Being that Joe is accused of hiring a hitman kind of falls in that category. Cardi B reacted to the news saying that she wasn't being serious, but she did still feel like he needed better representation. Personally, I feel like if you've seen the show, Joe is right where he should be regardless of the hitman situation, but that's just me. Moving on to the next show on our binge list, Love is Blind. Again, you find this on Netflix. If you're sick of the predictable Bachelor franchise and you've been considering watching 90 Day Fiancé, here is the perfect show for you. Essentially, a bunch of singles are shoved into pods, very similar to how we feel in quarantine actually, and they fall in love without seeing the person they're talking to. If and when they get engaged to the person on the other side of the glass, they have 4 weeks to decide if they get married. This was another big hit among celebs like Kim Kardashian and Kendall Jenner, Chrissy Teigen and Kid Cudi, yet it is a show you guys will enjoy binge watching too. Plus, you all just need to see the mess that is Jessica, also known around the internet as Messica. Next up on our list of shows to binge is a wild card, Encore on Disney+. Kristen Bell is the executive producer on this show, and if you love musicals, did high school theater, or just love seeing drama never die, then you will love this show. Essentially, each episode focuses on a musical that people did well in high school and they have to recreate now as adults 10 to 30 years later. Not only is it fun to see people relive their glory days, it's also interesting to see that some rivals never die when it comes to the theater. The 5th and final addition to our shows to binge watch list is The Stranger on Netflix. This is something both myself and Courtney Revolution have binged, and we can't recommend it enough to you. The series is based on a book as well with the same title. The show essentially follows a stranger who goes around town sharing people's secrets. Sometimes she blackmails people for money, others she just really wants the truth known. Essentially, think of this stranger as someone who repeatedly spills piping hot tea and causes mess, which is something I know all of us love. Alright you guys, that is our top 5 shows to binge right now list while you're stuck inside, but before you start to quarantine and chill with these new shows, I want to hear your thoughts. What is your reaction to the top 5 shows that made our binge list? What is on yours? Help your fellow quarantine people out down below. For more videos like this, please check out our channel. After that, hit that subscribe button and don't forget that notification bell.